Hello and welcome back to Size Queen Society podcast. I am your host, Adreena Winters, and I am very excited to have Slick Rick here with me today. Welcome.
Hello.
So I only recently met you, I think towards the end of last year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But you immediately, I was like, yes, this guy is fantastic. He gets it. I am very into this. And I think we've shot together 3 times since.
Yeah, 3 times.
So yeah, big fan.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
No.
So I'm just gonna jump straight into it and just go with the questions because it's what people want to hear, really.
Yep.
So my first question is, how big are you?
I'm not actually sure. I think I'm between 9.5 and 9.
Okay, see, all guys seem to say this. They all claim that they've never measured it. And I'm like, if I had a dick, I would definitely be measuring it. But yeah, this is 9.
That looks massive.
I mean, you are pretty big. I wouldn't say that. I mean, that's the 0. The 0's there, and then that's 9. And yeah, I mean, I've seen it, and I would agree. You're probably about that.
About that, innit?
Yeah.
There's different levels to boner, though. There's different levels of erection.
Yeah. You definitely grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. My minimum, what I prefer, is at least 8. So I would say you.
And what's your max preferred comfort, enjoyment?
Well, this is a thing. In America, I've met guys like Richard Mann that I don't know what they are. They must be nearly 12. I don't know. There's a lot. But you don't have to go balls deep. And as long as the guy is respectful of of how I'm reacting, I've not found one that I would be like, no, you're not coming near me.
Okay, as long as they know how to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. I guess, so that definitely means the bigger the better, because then if you can take more, if you know how to use it, you can
it's there.
get full enjoyment.
Yes.
How far in does it, what's the furthest in? How far what's your limit to what can actually go in? How much dick would you actually take?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have taken Richard Mann balls deep, so I guess he's 12 and a half. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was very into it. It definitely helps if I'm into it and enjoying it, and but pretty sure. Yeah. But then there's other guys with less that I would have to tap out because they're just hitting all the wrong spots and just not. I'm like, no.
I get you. About the shape as well.
Yes, the curve.
Yeah.
I've had one guy before where it curved sideways and it kept hitting some sort of nerve and giving me a weird spasm in my hip. It was weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's keys to unlocking.
Yes.
The feeling that the sexual tapping into the G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny one.
I love that you get that.
Because for you that was hitting the wrong nerve, but for someone else, he could be doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, exactly. So
sensational.
I wrote a blog post about it recently. So you have the G spot, which everyone knows about, and then I can never remember the name. I need to look it up again. I wrote a whole blog post on it, but there's another spot a little bit higher up. I think there's one in front and behind the cervix, and for me that's way more sensitive than my G spot. So I like someone that can get up
so
there.
You need a dick that's curving upwards.
I prefer doggy, so I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
That's
I think mine's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I very much need a very specific dick to hit that very specific spot. But when someone does, I'm like, oh yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
This is good.
Sensational.
So my next question is, when did you realise you were big?
It was very recent. I think it was
I hear this a lot.
Yeah, because I grew up watching porn.
Yeah.
And I'd see the guys' dicks in porn and be like, okay, there's a dick in it.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my dick and I was like, it looks like their dick.
Yeah, so it must
be
average.
It's a dick. It's a dick, isn't it? And then, obviously you see supersized dicks and you're like, fucking hell, what the heck's that? But I just always assumed, because my dick was somewhat similar to guys on porn. It was normal.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a big dick. And then I don't know when I realised. I think maybe. No, I don't know. It just happened one day. I was like, I've got a big dick. I think because I was in relationships before. So when you're in a relationship, it's the only person you're with. So you don't know that. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know.
You're not getting a lot of feedback from
not getting a lot of
people.
feedback. Yeah, you just know that. Okay, she likes me. I like her.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could have been the big dick.
Yeah.
That kept it. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. It's always disappointing when you, especially if you're young. So me and Ruby that I interviewed earlier this week, both of us, our first boyfriends had big dicks.
Yeah.
And so like you then, the bar is set high, and then you kind of go out into the rest of the world and you're like, oh, that wasn't normal. Like, oh dear. And this is a whole world of disappointment now.
Oh, shit.
Because average is like 5 inches, and
That's
like,
mad.
No, that's not
mad.
okay.
I just can't even understand it. It's just not. It's not my reality. It is what it is, isn't it? No. But that's all I know. I know myself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
And
I'm very grateful for that.
I got you. I like your necklace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a little spade.
Yeah.
So what kind of reactions do you get? It sounds like you haven't really ever had any hugely extreme reactions, if you kind of just thought it was normal.
No, nothing crazy. I've had like girls, they get excited.
Yeah.
When I've like new girls I'm with, like not content creators, like in general parts of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they show love. They're like, oh, you got a big dick. But I just assume they're just saying that to everyone. I won't lie.
Stroke the ego.
Yeah, whenever a girl says, oh, you got a big dick in my head, I'm like, you said that to
everybody.
Everyone. Like, that's what I'm assuming. I'll be real.
I don't think we do. I don't know.
No.
Obviously, I am a size queen and I do like humiliating guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess a lot of women do like to protect a guy's ego.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they had a little dick, they would just skate around it. And there's no reason to tell a guy he has a big dick if he didn't, I think. There's just a reason to avoid telling a guy he's got a small dick.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. I just always, maybe I was trying to keep myself humble.
Yeah.
So I said, do you know what? They say that to everyone. Do you know what I mean? I think maybe that was what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
So have you, like you said, a lot of women get quite excited when they see it, but have you ever experienced any women that are like a bit put off by it and like maybe can't take it?
Yeah, I've had that. Not many, but it's happened in my life, in my time. Yeah, we've tried.
Yeah.
It just hasn't worked.
Yeah. Or
there's some girls that we can have sex, but it can only be missionary.
Right.
Doggy style is not an option because it's doing too much. Certain positions is doing too much.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it has happened. Not often though.
Yeah, I am definitely a lot of women say they can take more in missionary.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the opposite. I struggle a bit in missionary sometimes, and then prefer doggy or what's that other one there? Sleeping policeman.
Sleeping policeman.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I call it surfboard.
Speed bump.
Speed bump.
Yeah.
Speed bump. Yeah, speed bump makes sense, and surfboard is like.
Yeah. That sort of
That's
angle
my
works
favorite.
for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of girls do struggle.
It hits some. I think your setup is different.
I think so. I think it's backwards or something.
Yeah, we like backwards.
So yeah, you said that you've got into intimate situations with women and then it's just not worked. Do you so for me, I very rarely attract guys with little dicks. Like
you got that big dick energy.
Yeah. Like it's like, I mean, there are guys that want my attention that have little dicks, but they know that they're never gonna have a chance with me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, generally, I only attract guys with big dicks. So do you think maybe the same might happen to you, that you attract women that are more able to take big dick, or like, is this a thing? Like, I don't know.
Do you know what? No, I don't know. I think generally, I don't think my dick's that big and that it's causing anyone problems. That's the thing. I think most people can take my dick.
Well, average is 5, so you've got like an extra like 3 to 4 on what women are used to on average. So
then maybe I am attracting girls. Maybe I am, because I just thought it's not that I haven't had many. It doesn't happen often where I'm with someone and they say, "Oh, it's too big."
Yeah.
Might get that. Oh, I don't know if I can take it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's try. Yeah.
Bring that hair. It's just like, oh, so playing games. But yeah, no. What's the question?
Just like I said, I think I attract guys with big dicks. Just I don't know if the same happens. And like you're saying that you just think all women are capable of taking 8 to 9 inches, which I find really interesting, because I think the world likes to kid itself that size queens are like this unique little unicorn, and like most women couldn't possibly take that much dick. And I was like, I just think most women are trying to protect the average guy's ego.
Deep.
I don't know. Like, I love big dick, and I just think a lot of women are afraid of saying that. I don't know. It's a shame.
Do you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. Maybe.
I guess ultimately, either you're only attracting women that like big dick, or most women can take big dick.
Yeah, who knows?
See, either or. I'll have to do like a Twitter poll or something.
Who knows? That's crazy. Who knows? What do you think?
Yeah.
That's a crazy one. Do you know, I ain't seen enough guys' dicks. And any of the guys, I haven't seen enough in real life. I haven't seen many other dicks.
Oh, I get sent a lot of pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to apologise for men in general. You're okay. No, like I do a lot of dick ratings, and obviously I attract guys with smaller than average dicks because they like to be humiliated by a size queen. But yeah, there are a lot of very, very small willies out there. A lot. Yeah.
It's good to know, then, isn't it? It's good to know. It's good to.
I'll show you some pictures later.
No, do you know what? It's refreshing. I've been blessed.
You have.
Yeah, I've been blessed.
Having said that, though, do you run into any issues publicly? Like, do you get like a bit of a dick print issue, like at the gym, or?
At the gym, if I get aroused. If I get triggered,
like
it might activate, because you know, sometimes in the gym you get ice spies. It's like, hey, you don't even have to say anything. You just hey, catch up, hey, just like, and then some people like to play games.
Oh, okay.
Like to tease, you know.
Oh.
When you spoke, I mean, I do get prints, but I just stay seated. I'm not trying to show that I'm bulging in the gym.
No.
Other than that, I'm quite in check.
Okay.
You don't misbehave.
Okay.
You don't misbehave. He knows.
Because a lot of the girls I speak to are really into like a hung guy in a grey sweatpant where like it's quite obvious.
Yeah.
I am one of those people that quite enjoys that.
Yeah. I'll be buying grey sweatpants as well, just for that reason. Just for that reason.
I don't know. There's just something about it that I like it a lot.
It's like, oh, okay, I see this semi-dick. Yeah.
Yes. So I find this question quite interesting. I think I already know how you're going to answer. But if you could be smaller, would you?
No.
No.
Why would I?
I don't know. I just,
There's no reason why you'd want, unless your dick is supersized dick.
Yeah, like 12 inches plus.
You can't use it. Like, there's no reason why you downsize on a dick. There's no reason. There is no.
I'm sure if the opposite was asked, like, could you be bigger, to a lot of guys, they'd be like, yes. But
if I could be bigger, I'd be bigger.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like 10.5.
Really?
I think 10.5.
Okay.
A little bit more thickness by like an inch.
Do you know your inches for girth? If you haven't measured the length, you definitely haven't measured the girth, have you?
I think an inch is like this. This is an inch, isn't it? There to there's an inch.
Yeah.
If our dick was thicker by that much, that's doing some damage.
Yeah.
That's like that.
But it's the circumference that you measure, so it's like, it's like around.
Damn.
So like that is 8 inches. Of
8 inches.
circumference, yeah.
Yeah, 8 inches. That's wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's gonna freaking rip your mouth open trying to suck it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just be the tip.
6-inch girth is like my favourite kind of. It's like a good stretch.
That's a big stretch, though, isn't it? It's a good.
God, it's a good stretch, yeah. Anything more than that, I'm like, oh, it's maybe a bit
This
too
is a
much.
6. Oopsie. This is a 6 inch, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks about
Yeah.
6. Maybe a little bit more, maybe like 6.5. But yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like girth isn't discussed enough. I did a poll on my Twitter recently. Did you see the Drake video?
I haven't seen the
You
video, but I
haven't
heard
seen
about
it?
it.
Ah,
Is
so,
it real?
Yeah, it's real. I think so. So I was online when it went out. Like I had Twitter open on desktop. I don't know who uses Twitter on desktop really, but I was in the office. It was open, so it had all the trending stuff coming up down the side. And I saw Drake was trending, and I clicked on it, and I found the videos, but they've all been removed now. Otherwise, I would show you.
How is it? He's massive.
Long, very long, but very pencil dick.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
he was
believe
just
it's real
like-
then. I don't know
He
why.
was just like swinging it around.
How long is it? What, like 11?
Maybe, like it was like swinging, like he just.
Well, he had it fully out.
Yeah,
That's
but with
mad.
top on, like Winnie the Pooh style, like top on but bottoms off.
Okay.
And then yeah, just like,
Jay, he's a funny you.
and it wasn't like fully hard because it was like just flopping about. Yeah.
So do you reckon it gets even bigger when it gets hard? Because not
don't
all
know.
dicks grow when they get hard.
No. Summer show was not growers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But yeah, from what I could see from the video, not much girth. And so it inspired me to do a poll on my Twitter asking if girth or length was most important. And like the majority of people were saying girth.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought length was more important because everyone talks about length. We
They
don't talk
do.
about the girth of our dick.
I think it's like important to have the length because people want to see the dick go in and out. Whereas if you don't have much length, you don't really see a lot, do you?
Wait, so the fans said they preferred girth or creators?
I'm not sure. I just put that you can't see who responds.
Okay.
I don't know if it was
Okay.
women or men or.
But most said girth.
Yeah, the majority of people said girth.
I reckon. I feel like the women would have said, or most, creators, people for their own personal enjoyment would have said girth. Maybe girth feels better. I don't know. Does it feel better?
So I ask a lot of women on this podcast this question, and the majority of them say girth because they like the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas for me, I mean, everyone ultimately says both is important. But for me, because like I said, my good spot's a bit higher than the G spot. For me, I need that length to hit that spot for me.
Okay, so it just depends on who you are and the individual. Okay.
But yeah, I think a lot of the size queens that I speak to, they like the girth because they like to be stretched, and then they also like.
So are you into being fisted?
No.
Okay.
No, it just has to be a dick. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even really particularly like big toys either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just need that. Just hit that spot. Just
Yeah.
get in. Okay. Yeah. That sharpshooter. Pew, pew. Sniper. Rifle, yeah. Yeah, okay. Good to know.
So my next question for you is, do you think big dick energy is a thing? You already told me that I have big dick energy. So yeah, do you think it's a thing?
I ain't got a clue. I don't think so. I don't know because I can't spot someone with big dick energy.
So for me, I think big dick energy is like that kind of like quiet confidence that like you have, like just that humble kind of, I don't need to overact on anything because like you're just comfortable.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether you have to have a big dick to have that energy.
I know it because it's like it's almost like big dick energy is also being
Alpha, I guess.
Maybe. I don't know if you. Yeah, I guess it all has to. It has to be part and puzzle. It has to be all of it.
Yeah.
You can't have a big dick if you've got big dick energy. You're just a nice person, or you're just cool.
Yeah.
Or what is it? Is it cool? You're just humble. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
for me,
just-
it's a
you're
quiet
just to
confidence.
yourself.
If someone
Yeah.
has big dick energy, they're just
it's almost
they're
like confidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have the energy, but it's not big dick energy. You're just confident.
Yeah.
I think big.
Because I
dick
think there are
energy-
women with big dick energy, and they
Yeah.
obviously do not have a big dick. But I'm like, are there any little dick guys out there that have big dick energy? Like, I don't know.
I feel
I've
like.
definitely met guys with big dicks that don't have big dick energy. that are like quite nervous and
Yeah,
shy
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. And you meet, you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
boy, you kept that one a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like there are small dick guys that have big dick energy, but I feel like they get taken for over the top small man syndrome.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I think being cocky is not the same as having big dick energy.
Yeah, it's true. No, yeah. Is there a definition of big dick energy?
No, that's why I ask it as a question. I'm like, I need to get to the bottom of this because it's such like a buzzword. Like it's just like everyone's talking about it, and
I think when your vibe is right and your dick is right,
yeah,
you got big dick energy.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got big dick, your vibe's right. You're a cool guy. You're alright.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got freaking the vibe, you got a big dick. You're just a dickhead.
Yeah.
A big dickhead.
You're right. It's like a full package.
Yeah, it's part of. Yeah, definitely.
That is actually the end of my questions. But is there anything like you wanna discuss or talk about or ask me or put you on the spot?
You should have told me before. You know, I would have brought some questions myself.
You've been asking me as you go. To be fair, like
Yeah,
you've asked some good questions.
No, I've enjoyed the podcast. My first podcast, guys.
Your first? Oh.
Yeah, I've never done this before.
Oh, I took your podcast virginity.
Yeah. Take my virginity. Yeah, that's it. No questions.
Cool.
No.
I might actually. Everyone always seems to want to bring up cuckolding. Every time I'm like, anything you want to discuss, and everyone's always like, oh, we haven't talked about cuckolding. And as I admire your social media a lot because you are very good at the cuck audience.
Slick Rick.
I'm trying to think on my feet now of a good question about that. So how do you feel about, like, so I get a lot of guys that want to see me with a bigger guy than them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get guys approaching you that want to see you with their wife?
Yeah, frequently.
I'm not surprised.
Frequently. Yeah, a lot of guys, I don't know if they're just fantasizing or they mean it. Varies, but you get guys that will be like, "Oh, can you fuck my wife? I'll fly to London, or I'll fly you out." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll see." And yeah, there's a mix. It's crazy. Sometimes it's their girlfriends. Sometimes I don't even believe they even know the girl personally. Maybe it's a crush.
Yeah.
And they just want to have that whole fantasize about me talking about what I'm gonna do to the girlfriend. So it's different.
It is. I'm so curious about it as well. Like, I have my different ideas on why there are so many guys into this. Like, I don't know. I'm very in that niche, so obviously I get approached by a lot of people that are into that niche. But I feel like it's pretty widespread. Yeah. And I'm like, what is it that, like, all of these guys? I think it's because they're a generation that have grown up with porn and are just used to seeing women being fucked by guys that are way more hung than they are and can satisfy women way better than they could.
They've all watched too much porn growing up.
I think that's like my best hypothesis so far of like why there are so many guys into just seeing the woman they're with someone else.
It makes sense. It makes sense, you know. Because they're starting at ages that it's like, I wasn't even thinking about sex. By the time some of these people must be have started watching porn. Yeah. And the amount they were watching porn, to be honest, because maybe the hunger's more. They're not getting satisfaction from watching it, so now they need to be cucked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know where it comes from, but it's their kink. It's what they like.
It is, and they're so into it.
It's
they really are.
Yeah.
And I love them for it.
Yeah,
too.
Me too. But I'm on the alpha side.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. There's lots of stuff that I feel like I need to go ponder some more now. I think I'm going to have to do some more polls on Twitter and see what kind of results we get.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm just going to wrap things up there. So thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
It has been a pleasure. Thank you very much for listening. I'd love to hear your feedback. Please drop me a message if you have any comments or suggestions on this episode. You can email me at hello@sizequeensociety.com or tweet me at SOQ. I can't even say my own handle. At SQS Podcast, and check out sizequeensociety.com for this episode's details, including Slick Rick's socials, all its details and links. And I will be back soon with another episode. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on future Size Queen chat.